Wait. Oh, I need to turn off Discord so that that's not beeping the whole time. Okay, let's do this.
All right. Well, hey there.
Hey,
Yeah, it's been a little while.
I fully intended to continue the show during your short hiatus, and
And you
that
did
sure
not.
did not happen. This is
Yeah.
why I need you. I can't do this by myself.
Yeah, listeners, I took a little break. I was in the process of moving, and it was a very grueling move. Not that I moved that far away, it just the whole process.
Yeah, you didn't
Uh,
have a lot of time.
no, didn't have a lot of time. Downsized, 1,280 square feet down to 930 square feet. So that process was a bear. But it's paying off because where we're living now, I mean, we're sitting on 36 acres of land, which I'm just stoked about. It's absolutely beautiful out here.
Yeah, your
Um,
Snapchats have been very,
yeah,
very nice.
lots of woods,
Hmm.
which is great. So yeah, we're just kind of starting to get back into things, which, today's episode is going to be kind of light in that regard
I did
because
send you, did you see? I sent you a show notes thing.
I have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, like we have an actual topic.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
I thought that was just like a we're getting back into things kind of
No,
thing.
it's both. It's a play on, it's not a play on
Oh,
words. It
okay.
just has multiple meanings.
Kind of like our word of the day.
Kind of like our word of the day, which
Look at that.
look at that little teaser. We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
You have to listen to the whole episode to figure it out. Oh.
All right, welcome to Words Are Hard, a writing and editing podcast. I'm your host, Ramsey, the extrovert, in charge of keeping the conversation flowing.
And also making sure that we actually
Apparently.
meet. I'm your other host, Rachel, who can't handle things on her own. Also, editor, indie author, and teacher of various subjects. Those things I can do on my own. It's just the
Yes, you're
podcast.
very good at doing those things. Yeah, so we literally decided we were going to record yesterday,
No, I
or was
texted
it?
you last week and said, "Hey, can we record this week
Oh, well, it
or
felt
next
like
week or
yesterday.
whatever?" Well, I sent you a reminder yesterday because I knew you'd probably forget.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, so because of that, I have no trivia or fun fact other than the fun fact is I moved. Um,
That's
and
fun.
yeah, I mean it's awesome out here. Oh, hey, I actually do have a fun fact for you. I now have an anvil, so I
Ooh,
can I can start when I get the coal forge from my friend who passed away from his wife. When I get that, uh, I've got an anvil now, and I can start blacksmithing.
that's cool. Where'd you get an anvil?
Maria's friend, her
Cool.
husband has been making knives, and he had bought a new anvil and was wanting to get rid of his old one.
Hmm,
So,
that's cool.
yeah, just a little tyke, but I'll be able to. I don't know when I'm going to start doing it, but I will be able to start making some knives and other blacksmithing stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah. So
Mm,
there's your fun fact for the day.
that's fun. And a
Yeah.
fact. So, woo.
And a fact. Okay, with that being said, let's get on to our main topic of the day, which is keeping up
Kepping,
on goals,
kepepping, chipekching.
catching up on goals.
Yeah, I thought this would be good to talk about because a lot of people are still doing the nano type challenges, NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month.
Oh, I thought
Um,
you meant like nano, like tiny, but
no,
no,
you know
carry on,
about nano.
carry on. I thought it was Namo. Honestly, I don't know why, but
No,
every time I've seen it written, I thought it was Namo.
National
I know.
Novel Writing Month. Some people say NaNoWriMo.
That's what I think I've heard you say. Nano.
I
I
don't
thought it
say
was
that. I
Rimo,
say
but
NaNoWriMo. And actually, I just
yeah,
say nano
NaNoWriMo.
because who
Mhm.
has time for four syllables? I mean, that's way
Good God.
NaNoWriMo. Yeah, NaNoWriMo. NaNoWriMo. Okay. I'm so
Welcome to
tired.
Words Are Hard, where we count how many syllables there are.
Okay, no, my kindergartner is learning about syllables right now, and he comes home and he wants to do like syllables for sentences. He doesn't want to do words. He wants like full sentences.
Oh, good goodness.
And now like I'm second guessing everything. Like he'll be like, "Oh, this is four." I'm like, "Is it?"
What is
Anyway,
life now?
right? Like I, this is like I'm good at this. I can do this. Why is anyway. So NaNoWriMo as an organization is no more.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we can go into that another time. A whole bunch of stuff happened. So the organization is no more, but there are still a ton of people doing their own November writing
I,
challenges. A
I
lot
was
of
going to
them
say, let's preference NaNoWriMo if you don't know what that is. It's National November
National
Writing
Novel Writing Month.
of November.
It happens in November.
Yep.
Um,
I honestly thought the NO was for November.
no,
Um,
novel.
okay,
Novel.
National Novel Writing Month.
Yes.
Okay, and the challenge is
The
to
challenge is 50,000 words in the month of November. 50,000 words, 30 days comes out
write.
to 1,667 words a day.
Mhm.
And the the traditional goal is you start a brand new book on November 1st, you finish it
Mhm.
November 30th.
Sure.
Okay. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people will continue something they've already started, or they'll start it then, but it goes longer than 50,000 words, so you
Yeah.
keep going. But the idea is basically, you know,
So
challenge
the
yourself to
organiz
finish something and then
yeah.
also get into the habit of writing every day. So
Okay. So the organization is no more, but the challenge still
the
exists. So
challenge
people are still doing
exists
this.
in lots of different forms. Lots of different
Hmm.
people have their own takes on it. Some people are saying, 50,000 is a lot. Let's do 30,000. Some people are saying, no,
Sure.
let's bump it up. Let's do a full, 80,000 novel or whatever, like a complete book, whatever. But everybody has their own take on it. I am doing the traditional 50,000 in 30 days.
Hmm.
And usually I just add it to whatever book I'm currently working on. But this year I did do brand new book, started on day
Hmm.
one and carry through, hopefully end on the 30th. I think I'm going to end up going a little bit past the 30th.
Sure.
But either way, I'll have my 50,000 words. And I am behind
Go figure.
by a lot.
How
Um,
many words do you have?
I have 18,592.
Yeah, that's not good.
To be on target for today, I
Yeah.
should have 28,333
Okay.
at the end of today. So
So you're about 10,000
I'm
behind.
about 10,000 behind, which actually
That's
for me is not that
doable.
bad.
I was gonna say that's yeah.
I have done
Yeah.
I've done this challenge and won this challenge every year since 2012
I was
or
gonna say.
13, somewhere
Yeah.
in there. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, most years I am behind. Not always by that much. This is it's a nice chunk.
Well,
But I have been behind.
speaking of being behind, how is that challenge that you put out to write and you're gonna buy your husband Legos
That's what this
or
is.
a
Not
video game?
Legos, video game. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what this is. As a way to incentivize myself. If I win this 50,000, I finish my 50,000 words, then I get a book that I'm going to publish. Yay. And if I don't win, I will buy my husband and my children the new Pokemon game
Oh, okay.
so they can play that together because they enjoy doing that. And I mean, like it's whatever, it's fun. I like Pokemon games too, but also they're like $60.
Ouch.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
would really love to not
The knot.
do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Okay. So, how do you catch up when you're behind?
yeah. So, like I said, I've been in this position
Many
a
times.
couple of times
A
before,
couple.
once or twice.
Come
Um,
on.
and I have figured out a few things about how to catch up when you are behind on a goal or a challenge with
Okay.
a looming end date.
Is this behind or is this procrastination?
Well, for me right now, this is behind.
Okay, because there's a big
There
difference
is.
between the two.
There is. And actually, I wanted to talk about that. The first thing you want to figure out is is this a challenge that I need to complete right now?
Okay.
Okay, so just because you have set a challenge for yourself does
Hmm.
not mean that this is the best time to do this challenge.
Sure.
Sometimes you can't tell that until you have started the challenge. And then you realize,
Yeah.
you know what? This
Not a
was
good
not a
time.
good call. This was not a, there were years that I should have said that for Nano, and I should have, like, I'm thinking of the year that I was student teaching.
Hmm.
That was really rough. I was doing 12 to 14 hours of work a day,
Yeah.
and it just that was not a good choice. But I did it and I finished it, and I am able to now say, hey, I did it every year since 2000 whatever. But also, like, I was basically useless for all of December.
Yeah.
So was it worth it? Probably not.
Mm.
No.
Right.
So looking at, is this really the best time for me to do this challenge right now? Am I going to get something worthwhile out of it? Like when I went back and I edited that manuscript from that year, I I scrapped
It
most
was
of it.
terrible. Yeah.
Right. I mean, there were parts still, but it would
Hmm.
have been so much better to just say, you know what, I'm going for 20,000 words. I'm going for writing a sentence every day, just something to keep it
Right.
going.
Right. Yeah.
That would have been so much better. So take a look at your situation. Take a look at, yeah, no, I still can do this. I just haven't been versus
Right.
this is just really not the time. I need to either restart another time or I need to back off on how much I'm doing per day
Right.
to make this more reasonable and to make the output still worthwhile.
Right. And while you were saying that, I was kind of trying to think of ways that could help with that. And I guess one of the things that I immediately kind of came up with is, like you were saying, knowing time and place for things.
Hmm.
Wednesdays are a very busy day for me.
Hmm.
I'm not going to get a lot done on Wednesdays. It's just not going to happen. My goal, what would you say NaNoWriMo was 1600
A
a
day.
day?
Yeah. Hmm.
1600 a day. Okay, so I'm not going to get 1600 on Wednesday. I'm going to get 500. So
Hmm.
on Tuesday, I'm going to write whatever that math comes out to be, you know,
More.
or more. So Tuesday, I'm going to write more because I know that my Wednesday is going to suffer. And instead of making myself do that much on Wednesday,
Hmm.
back it off a little bit, help yourself out,
Yep.
overload Tuesday, not overload,
Or
pad
split it up
Tuesday.
for the rest of the week. You
Right,
catch up a little bit at a time, Wednesday through Friday, whatever.
right. So
Yep.
yeah, so you
Or
know what?
Thursday through whatever.
I
Words.
can't write Wednesday at all, so I'm going to take that 1600 and I'm going to divide it up between four other days.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, that's a really good way to do it if you know that and especially in November, that was something that I always like I cook Thanksgiving meals.
Hmm.
And it's multiple because we have one for my husband's family, we do mom comes over, we have, like we have multiple days that we're doing stuff where people are
Right.
over, which is great because I really like cooking. So I enjoy doing that, but that's several hours in the kitchen prepping and
Hmm.
cooking and cleaning up and that's
Right.
time that I'm not writing. So I have to factor that in and I have to, what I like to do is write a lot at the beginning of the month so that by the end I'm
So
doing,
when you're motivated and it's started,
yes.
like yay,
Um,
I'm ahead, but then don't let that just
right.
because don't,
You
yeah,
need to like I'm saving this up for the end of the month when I know
right.
I'm not going to have time
Right. You
instead of
can't
the middle
you
of the month when I just don't
right.
feel like it.
Don't coast when you have a lead. Keep that
Yes.
going.
Yeah.
So.
And then you get months like this where that's not what's going to happen. I'm going to be catching up while I'm trying to do all of
I
that.
mean, it's only 10,000 words for you. That's
I
really
know.
not that much.
I know. The problem is not the problem because you're right. Like 10,000 words seems like a lot, but it doesn't have to be 10,000 words. If I break that up and I just add a little bit on to the rest of the month, that puts me
Hmm.
at about a little over 2,000 words a day
Yeah, I was just
to
gonna
the
say.
end of the month.
Yeah,
So I can catch up that way. You don't have to do
right.
it all in one lump sum.
And I think that's very important that you
Yes.
don't do that to yourself. Like, oh my
Hmm.
God, I'm behind now. I have to spend an entire day writing.
Yeah.
No, figure it out, do the math. We all hate it, but do it anyways.
Right. And
And then
when you break that apart, 2,000 words a day is a lot, but
right,
that's 500 words four times.
right.
I can write 500 words in 15 to 20 minutes, depending on how many interruptions I'm getting.
Right.
So if I can sit down for 20 minutes, half an hour, 4 times throughout the day instead of trying to do it all at once,
Hmm.
that's a lot more manageable.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh,
do that.
yeah. Yeah, where do we go from here?
However,
Yeah.
if you can set aside time to catch up, maybe not all at once, but on Saturday,
Well, I was
I'm
gonna ask that is NaNoWriMo typically done Monday through Friday?
no, it's 30 days. It's
So,
every
okay,
day.
do you typically
Do
do?
I typically, I actually tend to catch up more on the weekends because
Okay.
during the week, I have my 3-year-old at home with me,
Yeah, life is
which,
busy.
nothing is uninterrupted with a 3-year-old.
Yes.
Um,
Especially her.
Especially her. If she naps, because she doesn't nap every day, but if she naps, then I can get usually an hour. But in that time, I also have to
Do
clean
everything
and,
else.
yeah,
Yeah.
everything else, meal prep and whatever. So during the week, I don't get a lot done, and my husband has a lot of stuff in the evenings. So like
Hmm.
I'm doing snippets throughout the day during the week, but on the weekends, he takes the kids and I go upstairs. He does stuff with them downstairs, or he takes them to the playground or out for a drive or whatever. So I have
Yeah.
a little bit more time to do things then. And you know what? This week, I had to say he had something Monday night and he has a meeting sometime this week. And then the rest of the time it
Hmm.
was like, yeah, I really need time to catch up. We need to figure something out so that
Hmm.
I have this time to catch up. And we did. And he's very supportive, so he
Yeah.
is going to take the kids this evening and just take them out of the house so that I can have an hour or so that I can just, try to catch up a little bit more.
Yeah.
So don't feel bad about telling people, hey, I need help with this, or
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't do anything this weekend. This is an important goal to me. I need to work on this because it is, I
Yeah.
mean, it's fun. It should be fun, but it's also work. It doesn't just happen.
Well, exactly. And don't let people shame you doing this. Like,
Hmm.
this can be a hobby for some people. This is
Hmm.
not a hobby for other people. Like
Right.
this is a legitimate career path. Within reason, people don't go crazy on somebody saying like, "Hey, I really got to hit the gym today." And I got to go do an hour at the gym. Nobody bats an eye at that. That's a thing.
Yeah.
We're accustomed to that kind of thing. So don't let anybody like, especially your significant others,
Hmm.
if you're, hey, I really need you to take the kids so I can do this, if they start coming back on going, well, this is a ridiculous hobby, now you're going to have some other things to talk about. But,
Yeah.
you know, that's great to hear. And not that I would ever think he's not supportive, but that's great to hear that he's supportive of this.
Hmm.
And he's like, okay, yeah, you need an hour. I'll take the kids out. We'll get this done. Go do your thing.
Yep.
That's wonderful.
Right. And I mean, especially when you have kids, but anybody, any writer,
Yeah.
it's really hard to do this on your own.
Hmm.
It's You need to have that support. You need to have that help.
Hmm.
And yeah, I mean, we've been together, oh gosh, what, 8 years?
Yeah. Yeah. 8 years.
So this is not new to him.
Right.
He knew this
Yeah.
going in.
Yep.
November is just
Your month.
my month. This is the time that this is what I'm doing. He knows that. His family knows that. That was something that early on in our relationship, his mom and his sisters do a lot of craft shows in November and December,
Yeah. Yeah.
which is great. I love doing that too. And they invite me, and it's a really nice thing. We can spend time together. And, you know, early on when we were getting to know each other, me and his family, they would invite me to these and I would have to say, I'm sorry, I need to write during that time. And I was a little worried about how that would come off.
Hmm.
But you know what? It didn't take long for them to realize, oh yeah, she's a writer. This
Right.
is something that's
This
important.
this is a thing.
Yep, and this is important to her. This is what she does. This is who she is. They didn't take it personally, and they just know now, we'll do crafting in December.
Yeah.
Or they'll ask, how are you on your words? Do you need to catch up? Are you ahead? If you're ahead, would you like to come out, or do you need a
Right.
break? Whatever. Like they still ask, but it's
Right.
the people in your life, hopefully, will
Right.
understand. If you explain it to them, if you show them, you know what, this is not just,
Right.
this is important to me.
Yeah.
And hopefully the people in your life will take that in and it'll be important to them too,
Yeah.
even if they don't understand it, because my husband definitely does not understand it.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I feel like we kind of hit that on the head. Is there anything else?
No, I really wanted to touch on, decide if this is something that you need to push through or if it's better to pick a different
Hmm.
time and restart your goal. And then, yeah, sometimes you need to just do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But planning it out will make doing it a lot easier.
Yeah. So there we are. We're back.
Woo woo.
Episode 51.
Episode 51, we do have like Station 51,
Oh, no.
KMG 365. We do have some guest stars that are lining up that we're going to be talking
Yeah.
to.
That's
So,
exciting. Other than Bethany.
other than Bethany, although we're also
Yeah.
going to have Bethany back.
Well, yes.
Yes.
No, so in this little hiatus, you were saying like, oh, maybe I can get Bethany to, host a couple
Yeah.
episodes with me. And I'm just like, oh my God, I'm gonna get replaced. Like,
Well, okay. The thing is, like, I talk to Bethany almost every day,
mhm.
sometimes multiple times a day. So, like, we had time that we could have, like, just record one of our phone conversations would have been fine. And just, yeah, yeah, we've been talking about leverage a lot because I
Oh,
got
geez.
she watched it and
You corrupted her?
I corrupted her. I didn't corrupt her. The show corrupted her because it is
No.
so good. But you don't understand, okay? From a writing standpoint, like it is such a good show. So we've been picking apart like the character arcs across seasons and
Oh
like
my God.
it is so much fun. Anyway,
Okay. Um, but yes, so we're back. We will resume weekly
weekly. Yep.
weekly episodes. So to our one guy out there who listened to all 50 episodes relatively like in a row, we'll have more. With that being said, let's get on to the word of the day.
Word of the day in the Thanksgiving-ish themed is squash.
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 Squash comes from Narragansett, the
Sure.
language, documented in 1643. It's related to the Algonquin family of languages.
Oh, well, okay. I don't know why I didn't think native.
Oh, yeah, yeah, 100% native, which is why I was surprised when I was looking this word up and I found the etymology for the verbs,
Yeah.
to squash something was like Old English and French. And I was like, oh, I only know this as a native word, but sure. Okay. Yeah. Two different
So
etymologies,
the act of squashing is Old
different
English and
word.
French,
Yep.
and the vegetable squash
Yep.
is native.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep. Comes from the word ascuta squash,
It's good squash.
ascuta squash, which I am sure is all sorts of improperly pronounced.
I
Um,
think we need to bring back a scooter squash.
it means a green thing eaten raw.
I think we can leave that one alone. Yeah, that can stay right where it is. We're gonna keep our. Nope, a scooter squash is not making a comeback.
So there you go. Eat some
Okay,
squash for Thanksgiving and always because it's delicious.
squash is great.
I love
I
squash.
don't eat enough of it.
Pumpkin,
Um,
zucchinis, all of it.
I like savory squash though. I don't like all of the sweet. Um,
I like all of it.
well, yeah, sure, it's great. When you coat anything with butter and brown sugar, it's going to be great. But
Right.
I like the savory squashes.
hmm
And there's not. I think there should be more recipes out there
For
for savory
Thanksgiving
squash.
one year, I made the acorn squash, and
Yeah,
you cut off the top and then you scoop out the guts, and then you fill it with like stuffing and
yeah.
sausage and stuff. Oh, so good. And you make
Why
it
wasn't? Why didn't you make that for our Thanksgiving?
because it's a pain in the area.
Clear, clearly, you love somebody else more than you love this family. So
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I made that for my husband, like our first Thanksgiving or something like that. Um, and he doesn't like squash or sausage or stuffing. So that was not a good call.
And here you are 8 years later, 2 kids later.
Yeah, he likes like four of my recipes.
No,
No, he has other. excellent qualities, but um,
Food is not one
food
of
is not one of them, which is unfortunate
them.
because my love language is food and he
Oh,
doesn't eat.
definitely. Definitely.
You know,
Um, same.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, how many recipes do we sit there and
that's
send back and
literally
forth to each
all
other?
that's the only way we communicate is just recipe reels
Yep.
and the
And
podcast.
and the podcast. And that one day I was randomly going down a bunch of weird like song
Oh, yeah.
like people singing and stuff.
Anyway,
Okay. Well, is that it?
yeah. Next week, we're talking, unless I set up an interview for next week, we're still figuring out dates, the person I'm talking to. Otherwise, it will be what to do when you hate your project. That'll be a good one for wrapping up Nano.
Oh boy. All right. If you enjoyed the Joe today, let's try that
Words.
again.
Words are
Yeah,
hard.
words are hard. If you enjoyed the show today, make sure to subscribe and leave us a review. Share with your friends or someone who needs to learn some grammar. You can also sign up for Rachel's editing newsletter at rosedeanediting.com. That's ROSEDENE editing.com to get a bunch of free resources, including your free 7 steps to line editing checklist.
Oh, shoot, that's me. Man, sorry, I was typing in the other document to figure out what we're talking about next week.
I'm also offering a free first
Thank you.
page edit through my line edits in action series. Just sign up on my website at rosedeanediting.com and you'll be entered into a weekly drawing for a free line edit of your opening page.
Thanks.
That was Rachel.
That was me. Totally.
And
Couldn't you tell?
join us join us next week as we dive into what to do when you hate your project. Remember, words are hard.
We're here to help. Finally.
You, good job. You got those 4 words.
How
All
many
right.
syllables is that?
Here, too. It's 4. Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Right.
Wait.
As soon as you say it, you're like, yeah, absolutely. Wait, is it?
Right.